Good morning, eighth graders. Hopefully yesterday you had a good time figuring out some Sharpie techniques in your sketchbooks. Today we are going to be talking about shapes, like organic and geometric shapes. And you are going to create a page in your sketchbook entitled The Longest Line. So obviously do your attendance first, please, and then you come here to the activity slides in the video. Now remember, we are going to be turning this in on Friday, similar to how we did it last week. So it'll go on a rubric at the end of the week with the Sharpie techniques and today and tomorrow's practice for your project and your final project. So the step-by-step instructions are written here. And then I also have a slideshow for you with video. So you need to understand the difference between organic and geometric shapes. The easiest way to describe that is a geometric shape is going to be a shape that has a name associated with it. It's usually associated with math as well. So triangles, circles, rectangles, squares, trapezoids, those are geometric shapes. And then organic is going to be shapes that don't necessarily have a name, or it's considered, or if it does have a name, it would be like a leaf or a puzzle piece or a outline of a Christmas tree. That would fall into the category of organic shapes. Now, the fun thing about this project, in my opinion, is the crazier the lines are in the background, the more interesting your shapes are going to become. So how this starts is you take a black Sharpie and you start in one corner of your sketch paper and you literally make a line up and down, back and forth, all the way to the last corner of your paper. A lot of people I like the challenge of not picking up your marker, so you keep it down the entire time. Once you've drawn that line, and you do not want it to cross or hit or cross over itself. So if you can see there, like it's just a continual line, okay? It's not gonna cross itself. Once you're done with that, you are then going to create 3 to 5 different shapes right on top of your black line. You do want a mix of organic and geometric. Now, if you are creating shapes like a circle, you need to trace something that is a perfect circle. If you are creating shapes that have straight edges, like triangles or squares or rectangles, you need to use a straight edge, so it needs to be straight. You then outline that with a black Sharpie, and now you add color only inside your shapes. So that's where it gets kind of fun. There's a video here on exactly how to do it. That's a really cool background on that line. I also have geometric here on the left. Obviously there's way more shapes than that, and same with the organic, but I like showing them side by side because it gives you that definitive difference of geometric versus organic. So you want to make sure you're focusing on both when you're doing your project. So the left is the line. So you see how the start is up here and literally up and down. You can do yours in any direction you want, and then it ends here. And then the shapes go directly on top. This has 2 geometric and 1 organic. And then the color goes inside those shapes. I have some examples here, I have other examples, but this is just on one sheet in your sketch paper. You can decide if you want to use Sharpies or colored pencils inside. I don't care. Right now this is all about learning about shapes and creating the definition by showing me your understanding. Pretty excited to see the craziness in the background that you can come up with. I don't know, it just makes the shapes look really cool. You can color them however you want. This is one page in your sketchbook, and this should be done today. So you should have your Sharpie techniques done from yesterday. So you can see here. Turn in any missing work, please. This is your 6th sketch in your sketchbook. A starburst is not a sketch, it was a project, so you should have 6 sketches now once you complete this. Again, this is due Friday, but we will be adding our cover project that I will be teaching you tomorrow. So let me know if you have any questions. Bye, everybody.